Good day everyone, I am Rosal, and in this video, we will discuss all about the Zagros Mountain. The Zagros Mountains is a long mountain range located in Iran, extending for about 1,600 kilometers. Do you know how the Zagros Mountains were formed? Well, millions of years ago, the Arabian Plate and the Eurasian Plate converged with one another. Through that process, Zagros Mountain were formed along with various ridges and valleys. Aside from that, the collision of the two mentioned tectonic plates still continues up until the present times, which means that the height of the said mountain increases every year. Now, let's move to the next portion and talk about the plate tectonic boundary type of the Zagros Mountains that will be presented by my partner, Sean.
There are three different types of plate tectonic boundaries, namely divergent, convergent, and transform. As mentioned earlier, the Zagros Mountains were formed due to the convergence between the Arabian Plate and the Eurasian Plate. This is an example of a convergent plate boundary, where two little plates move toward one another and eventually collide. To help us remember this concept, we can just think of the word collision. Under convergent plate boundaries, there are also two types which we can refer to as the subduction zone and the collision zone. For now, we will most likely be focusing on the collision zone since it is the one that best explains the formation of mountain ranges such as the Zagros Mountains.
A collision zone occurs when two continental plates collide with each other. Due to their similar densities, neither of them will go underneath the other. Instead, both of the plates will be pushed up together, deformed, and thickened by the direct collision of the two. As a result, mountains and mountain ranges are formed. This shows why the convergence between Arabian Plate and the Eurasian Plate formed the Zagros Mountain, as both plates were continental plates.
For deeper understanding, we have prepared a short demo. On one hand, we have a single Uno card, and in the other, we have a deck of cards that's in a box. If we push them together, the Uno card goes down. The reason for this is that the Uno card's density is less than the deck of cards. If we analyze it, we will notice that what has happened is similar to what occurs in the subduction zone. This process is also one of the main ways how volcanoes are formed.
Now, let's see what happens if I push two similar books together and compare it to the last demo. As demonstrated, both books went up and formed some kind of figure that resembled a mountain. But why did that happen? With the books with the previous demo, with the single Uno card went under the deck of cards. It is because the two books have similar densities as they both had the same number of pages and the same material was used for the cover. This shows the concept of collision zones and it explains the formation of mountain ranges in certain places.
The formation of the Zagros Mountains has severely affected the environment of the area it's in, either negatively or positively. On one hand, it consequently increased the risk for earthquakes and landslides to happen within the area, which might lead to property damage, physical injuries, etc. On the other hand, the mountain range became a source of oil production due to its tectonic history being conducive to the supply of petroleum. Also, as mentioned earlier in the introduction, valleys were formed along the Zagros Mountains, which became good areas for efficient farming and agriculture.
These are some examples of the factors that affected the lives of those who lived near this area, which was able to show the huge role of Zagros Mountains when it came to those people's culture and livelihood throughout the years. That concludes our video for today.
Thank you, goodbye, and have a great day ahead.